Hello everyone. I have another video for you, and this is going to be an EDC video. Everybody else did one, so why shouldn't I? But remember, I said in an earlier video I'm going to try to be different than everybody else. As I mentioned, I am a teacher. I teach in a community college, and this is my EDC as a teacher. Now remember, as a teacher, I don't carry a gun, and I don't even carry a knife. So just keep that in mind. Although I do have a knife on me now, because when I'm not in the classroom, I do carry the knife. So normally when I go to work, I'm dressed in a shirt with a collar and a khaki pants or something like that. Sometimes cargo pants, but not as a rule. So today I'm going to pan the camera down. I am wearing shorts, cargo shorts, and I'm going to show you what I carry and wear. So, as you saw before, I wear a hat, baseball hat most of the time, and sunglasses. In this pocket, I carry a knife. This is a 511 worn knife. It's a nice little knife, nothing fancy, small blade. It's almost like a razor blade. Very sharp though, and very useful in EDC type activities. Also in that pocket, I carry my keys. Now I think I may do a separate video on the keys. I have a lot of different things on there, too many probably. We can talk about that some other time. But keys. Cell phone. My cell phone, iPhone 6S Plus, in an out-of-box Defender case. It's huge. I love it in many respects, and in other respects, I don't like it. It is big, and that can sometimes be a problem. I also carry on me a flashlight. This is a 511 flashlight. Very nice. Does the job. I like the fact that it's black because it's kind of inconspicuous. People can't really tell that it's a flashlight. Looks more like a pen. My back pocket is my wallet. This is a Field & Stream RFID wallet. Zips open. Plenty of room for credit cards and cash if you have it. It's very stiff. That's because of the RFID material. It's probably metal of some kind because it's very stiff. So that's what normally on my person. Now because my keys are kind of big and bulky, a lot of times when I get to school, I take the keys out of my pocket and I put them in the bag. I carry the bag with me to and from school and in the classroom. So let's now look at the bag. The bag is a Maxpedition Mongo. I've used a lot of different bags over time. This one seems to work best for now. This was not my first choice, however. I originally wanted a Rapdom T311, which I ordered and used for 3 or 4 days, and the stitching was coming undone. So I decided to return it right away. I guess I could have brought it someplace to have it fixed or stitched, but I thought if it was giving me that kind of problem after just a few days, you know, over the long term, it would have just fallen apart. It's a shame too, because I really like the bag, and I like the organization in the bag. It just so happens at the time all of this was going on, Maxpedition was having a sale on the Mongo. So the Mongo cost me $99, and you know, with Maxpedition, this stuff is made like iron. So let's start with the outside of the bag and work in. You can see I've had some patches on it. My son is a big proponent of the Art of Manliness. You see there are a couple of patches from them. Oh, these two. These two. And a Don't Tread on Me, and a couple of other patches here. I do get strange looks from time to time from other people at school who are not as liberated as the rest of us are when it comes to this stuff. Now, looking at the outside of the bag, you have a little pocket here, a small flashlight I carry in that pocket. Yes, it's redundant, but it doesn't really take up any room. It's a very small flashlight. In this pocket, multi-tool, Leatherman Wingman. For the money, probably one of the best Weatherman tools. I got this a couple of years ago. I think it cost 25 bucks. Can't beat it for the money. Now, it's not as complete as a lot of the others, but for me, it's perfect. Also on the outside of the bag, you have your water bottle pocket. It holds a full-size Nalgene bottle. On the outside, there's a little slip pocket here. It's where I carry my glasses, my regular eyeglasses. In the zipper pocket is where I keep my sunglasses. And this case just about fills up this entire pocket. Now, I don't want to dig into the bag too much at school. So I try to keep all my teaching material in this top pocket of the bag. Let me open that up. And in here I have some sticky notes, which I use almost every day. My chalk. Yes, we still write on the blackboard sometimes. And I have this little plastic case to keep a piece of chalk in. Some lip balm. When you talk as much as I do, you get very dry mouth, dry lips, and nice to keep them moist. Flash drives. I have 3 flash drives here that I use in the classroom. This one I use in the classroom. The other 2 I just have data stored on. In addition, inside the zipper pocket, it's mostly pens and pencils, Sharpies. But I also have this little thing that I use for my PowerPoint presentations. Click it and you can advance to the next slide. This runs on a couple of batteries. Right now I have the batteries out because I'm not using it that much. Then in here, this front pocket, And this is a nice pocket because it goes all the way down and it goes all the way up. A lot of times, I don't like to carry my phone on me. I put it in this pocket. Fits perfect in there. Up here I have another little Maxpedition pouch. And in here I keep some personal items. Tissues, hand sanitizer, sunscreen, Visine. Things I don't use quite as often as the others, but I do use them fairly often. And this has a Velcro back. I could put it in some other places in the bag, but I just like it up here. Again, I don't want to be digging into the bag during class. I don't know, I have kind of a phobia about that. They have the concealed carry pouch back here. And in here I keep this little pouch with snacks in it. Right now my favorite is these Kind bars. That changes. Cliff bars, Lara bars, etc. I also have another Velcro pouch, another Maxpedition pouch. And in here I just have some more pencils, another flashlight, backup pair of glasses. I apologize for the noise. I live next to a park and some people are just animals. I don't know how else to say it. So this sits in here. Inside the bed. Let's start with the main compartment first. I carry my lunch every day. I carry it in this little box. It has a knife and spoon, excuse me, a fork and spoon. There are two compartments here. A bigger one and a divided one. I also carry first aid kit. This is pretty extensive. I'll do a separate video on this. This is also an Maxpedition. But basically the way I've organized this is that I have the boo-boo stuff on the outside. And then when you go inside, there are two areas. One area is for slightly more serious. And then the other area is for the more serious. And we'll go through that. It's kind of a big, you might think it's kind of a big first aid kit to carry with you every day to work, but that's where I would encounter the problem if I were to encounter it. See, when I go hiking, it's just usually me and one or two other people, and normally don't do things that are dangerous. It's in school when I'm around a lot of different people, a lot of people I don't know, where the real potential for serious injuries exist. Also just driving in the car to and from school. So I think this is probably the best way for me to go. If you have any comments, I'd appreciate it. Also in here I have a calendar, a little pocket calendar. Keep track of your time. In here, I have another Maxpedition hook and loop type of pouch. And this pouch has a lot more in it. Now, I just added some stuff to this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it here. The kind of stuff for grooming. Some hair tonic, some skin cream. Skin gets dry in the classroom. You get chalk all over your hands. I don't want to sound like a wuss, but you do get dry skin. I also carry a brush, a lighter. This is an Exotech cover on a Bic lighter. Fisher Space Pen, the little one, the bullet. An Anchor backup battery for the cell phone. Another flashlight. This is a through night. This is probably the best flashlight I carry, that I have. Then I keep all the backup wires. So these are headphones here in this particular pocket. Carry couple of different sets of headphones. The ones that came with the Apple and some other ones. One of those pairs is Bluetooth. And in here I carry some extra cables for the phone, for charging it, USB cable, etc. Now, let's go back to the main pouch in the bag. Most of the time when I get to school, I have an office. And in the office, I take out my lunch and the first aid kit, and I keep it in the office. My classrooms are just a few feet from my office, so I'm never far from those items. But sometimes I'll need to carry textbook, folders, and just to show you how those things fit, here is a folder filled with papers. Fits in there. This is kind of a standard size textbook for me. Something like this. And I just take it to class. Right? Works out nice. I do get looks from people sometimes. Kind of used to that by now. Also, here's a iPad Pro. If you just want to see for size purposes what will fit in here. There's a little pocket here, a little slip pocket. It won't fit in the pocket, but it does fit inside the bag. So I could, in addition to the book and the folder, I could probably also fit this in here. And if this fits, I'm sure there are netbook computers that are actually probably a little smaller than this that would also fit. Not sure that a laptop, maybe a 13-inch, you might be able to squeeze in, but then you probably couldn't get much in else besides that. So, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping to have a lot of nice videos coming up this summer. We're going to be taking a trip, some trips in July, and we should get some real nice footage of the trips. We might even have something later this week. One of the beautiful parks in Long Island called Comset State Park. I might be going there in the next couple of days, and maybe I can share that with you by the end of the week. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.